Sunday we went and we saw a production of Disney's The Lion King, the award-winning musical, and we saw it performed on stage at the Lyric Theatre in London. So, let's just see how your pointing is today, because we've had, just so people know if anyone's watching this, we've had a bad run of seizures every day, which has really badly affected your motor skills. So we'll see how we get on today. Let's just practice lion. L-I-O-N. L-I, go on, O and N, and we'll put king. K-I-N and G. Very nice. The lion, king. And one of the things that was really impressive, I thought, about the Lion King was the costumes. So let's look at this one, for example. Your finger, and I'll just help you to scan it. That one is of a giraffe. There's the head of the giraffe, look. And the head of the giraffe is actually connected to the head of a person inside. Look, there's the person's arms, there's the person's legs, and they're on like long stilts with the giraffe's legs. Very impressive, isn't it? So, one of the impressive things about the show was the costumes. Let's just do costumes. C-O-S-T-U-M-E and S. Yes! One of the impressive things was the costumes. Look at the detail on that one, and the makeup on her face. You can see yellow, red, and blue, and then there's feathers all around there, and all different little patterns embroidered onto the costume. Very impressive, isn't it? Shall we have a look? Now, we'll find out some information about the Lion King. So, the music and the lyrics for the Lion King were written, I don't know if you know this, they were written by Elton John and Tim Rice. Did you know that? Yes or no? Oh, you did know that, yes. Do you have any favourite songs from the show that you liked? Was there any particular song that you like? C, I, does that make sense? C, I, R, C, yes, I like that one too. L, circle, keep it going, you're doing so well. O and F, circle, R, oh that one's my favourite as well. Circle of, ooh. Circle of L. Go on, you were there. Touch the I, touch the I, touch I, F, and then E, all the way over to the E, all the way over, that's B. So touch the F again, F, now to the E, E, very good. Okay, you're doing so well, Chris. I know it's not easy for you today. So we'll try and keep it nice and easy. So, yeah, so the songs were written by Elton John and Tim Rice, and the one that you like the best is The Circle of Life. It's a circle of life. We'll have to call it up, won't we, and play it. We could have listened to that later. So look, oh yes, there's also, read here, there's some additional music and lyrics, and there's the names of all the people. The book was by Roger Allers and Irene Mecci. Oh, and it was adapted from the screenplay. And there's all the producers, designs, costume, lighting, masks, hair and makeup, everybody involved in the production. Let's read this then. Welcome to the Pride Lands. Oh, it is with great pride and joy that we welcome you to this performance of The Lion King. When we opened our production in London in October 1999, just write that down, it was started in October, none of us could have imagined that Julie Taymor's thrilling production would still be delighting audience some 20 years later. So, just for practice, it was first shown, the performance was first done when, what year? Go over, that's it, 9. Oh, this is a crazy one, isn't it? We're just going to do it. Another 9. Go on, touch 9 again. Touch 9 again. Touch it. Push, push, push. Push your arm forward. You were there, you were hovering. So that's how you touch 9. That's how you touch 9. Feel it. Now, you do it. Touch 9. Very nice. 1999. Which was about how many years ago? Just over how many years? Just over how many? 2 and 0. Yes, just over 20 years ago. Imagine that. Through an extraordinary twist of fate and some very good luck, I have personally worked on The Lion King for nearly 30 years, helping to give birth to it, guiding it through its life as a film, its rebirth on stage, and most recently working on Jon Favreau's glorious new cinematic reimagining. In so doing, I've had the honour of working with some of the most extraordinary artists and thinkers of our time, and I'm proudest of all that the show you're about to see has become a global phenomenon. Listen to this. Performed for over 100 million guests. So 100 million guests, and guess how many languages? 9 languages. So it truly is a, what phenomenon? A-G, yes, global, L-O-B-A and L. It truly is a global phenomenon. Very nice. In retrospect, one might imagine that a stage adaptation of The Lion King was inevitable and its success preordained. In fact, it was anything but. Arguably, it's one of the most successful films of all time, but The Lion King was not the most obvious choice to adapt into a Broadway musical. The original animated film was intended to be purely cinematic. The directors, Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff, and their team of hundreds of extraordinary designers, painters, animators, story artists, writers, composers, voice actors, musicians and production staff set out to tell an original story not born of fairy tales or historical events. They each faced a blank canvas, literally, and to everyone's surprise it worked. But how does that translate to live theatre? Well, in the mid-90s, the Walt Disney Company's theatrical business was small, but there was great enthusiasm to create more productions, to follow up the success of our first production. And the first production was Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. But of what? The notion of the Lion King kept coming up, but how? What would the idea be? There had to be something more than just the film on stage. But what? The answer, of course, was not what, but who. We turned to the gifted theatre artist Julie Taymor. Julie, Taymor, to bring the Lion King to theatrical life. Although she was already esteemed and in demand in theatres and opera houses the world over, she had never worked in the commercial world of Broadway and was hardly the most obvious choice for this assignment. But through her fearless vision, glorious artistry and profound commitment, this theatre artist, along with the incredibly talented group of collaborators that formed the show's creative team, created a production that continues to enthrall audiences worldwide. It's crossed back countless barriers, brought new audiences to the theatre, and redefined what musical theatre could do. In many ways, this is because of the timeless themes of our story and its beloved characters. I also like to think that by not doing what was obvious, by challenging audiences to engage with the show through the sheer theatricality of its storytelling, Julie and her team found a way to allow people to experience this story as if for the first time. Welcome to the Pride Lands. So the first Disney production, do you remember, that was put on stage at the theatre was, the first one was, what did I say? Was what? You're there. B. Go for the E. E. Let's just curl those fingers round. That's right. B, E, A. All the way down for U. U. And the T. B, E, A. Touch the U again. U and T and... Go on. You're doing well. We're just practicing, getting your fingers moving again. Touch it. Go on. After the T would be Y. There's a T, and then go down for the Y. Down to the Y. Down. That's it, Y. So the first one was Beauty. I'll do the next bit. A, N, D, and T, H, E. Now you do the last word. Okay, you can do it with your fingers. Up for the B. We want beast. B, E, A, S, T. Go on. E and A and S and T. Very good. This is really good trying. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so there we are. So that introduction was written by Thomas Schumacher, president and producer, Disney Theatrical Productions. And there's his photograph. Now then, let's have a look. Oh, wow. The Circle of Life. Touch the word circle. There it is. Touch it. Touch it. Touch the... Oh, you're too busy looking at the picture now. Touch the word circle. Come on. Touch it. There it is. See? Your arm's really heavy. Right, so this picture has got, well, it's a photograph really, isn't it? It's got a lot of things in it, hasn't it? We can see a lot of the creatures and we can see their costumes. The seg live life, look, she's holding up baby Simba. Yeah? Now then, let's have a look and see which animals you can see. What can you see? Oh, you like that one? They're the antelopes. What else can you see? Find another animal. What's that one there? Look. I thought that she was really good. I think she's a cheetah. See? Look at her. Lady, isn't it? And there's the giraffes. See the giraffes again. Oh yes, they've got like, see, on their heads, they've got sort of birds that are flying, haven't they? So they're birds. Oh, and look, see the stripes? The stripy animal there, what would that be? That would be, begins with Z. Touch the Z. It would be a, for the stripes, would be a, use your finger, there. Touch the Z. Z, and then the E. E. You're there. B, and R, and all the way up for the A. That would be a zebra. Yeah, the stripes would be a zebra. Oh, and at the back, look. See at the back there? Your finger, I'll show you. Can you see the trunk? There. See the trunk goes round like that. So which animal is it that has a trunk like that? That would be an. It would be an. You were looking. I could see you were looking. Go on, lift your elbow. E. L. That's right. E L. Go on. Go on. E L. Must be another E. Come on. E. E L E L E P. Lovely. Oh, go on. You were there. You were hovering. H. A. N and T. That would be an elephant, yes, with the trunk. Out of those costumes that you see on this picture, which one to you is the most impressive? Which one do you like the best? Or is there any? You could just show me by pointing on the picture. Which one do you think is the most impressive out of those costumes? Which one do you think? It's a hard decision, isn't it? They're all impressive. Which one do you think? See if you can reach and touch. Oh, you were hovering by the cheetah. Is it? Oh, the cheetah. I thought that one was impressive. I liked her. I liked the way she moved in that. So you thought that the cheetah was most impressive. I thought when we watched the production I thought it almost made me cry when at the very start of the show, when they all walked through the audience and there was like the enormous elephant walking down the aisle through the audience. It was just absolutely spectacular, wasn't it? There we are. Okay, so what we can do now is we can either find out a bit more about Julia Taymor, who was the director, or we can do that another day, or we could have a look at some of the characters. Let me just have a look, and we can do, yes. So, would you like to find out more about the director, or have a look at some of the characters, because we don't have to go through the book in order, do we? Director or characters? What would you like to do next? Oh, you'd like to look at the characters. Okay. Right then. So, shall we start off with this one? This one is Rafiki. The character of Rafiki. R-A-F-I-K-I. The character of Rafiki the Mandrel monkey. Oh, I didn't even know he was a mandrill monkey. Mandrill monkey. It's based on a sangoma, a spiritual healer and shaman from Southern Africa. So the costume reflects that duality, with the mandrill characteristics presented at her extremities. Her pointed face, sculpted feet and elongated arms and fingers. Yes, that's right, touch her face. There, touch it, yeah. There, and then see the long arms, there, and fingers. Yes. So, while the body of the costume features the beading, ornaments and trinkets of a sangoma. And a sangoma is a... What did we say? Sangoma is what? What? H-E... Come on, you're there. A, lovely. H-E-A. L-E and all the way down for the R. Oh yes, a sangoma. Sangoma is a healer. It's a spiritual healer. Spiritual healer. So the body of the costume features beading, ornaments and trinkets of a sangoma. So Julia Taymor says, as I was intent on maintaining the absolute humanity of this character, she became the only one who wears neither a mask nor is in puppet form. Vibrant red, yellow and blue makeup hints at the contours of Amandil's face and allows the actress to reveal the character's whimsical nature through her own varied expressions. So the character has what sort of a nature? A W. Go on. W. Touch the W again. Try with pencil to see if that's easier. W. Where? H. That's right. I and Whim. Whim. W-H-I-M. S-I-C-A-L. A whimsical nature, yes. The character is whimsical. Give me another word for whimsical. Another word for whimsical. F-U. What? N. F-U. Is that it? Fun? Okay. Yeah, that would be a good word. Sort of a funny character, isn't it? Okay. Now, I just wonder if you need the toilet. Yeah, I thought you might do. You were just getting a bit irritated. It's okay. Okay, let's just have a little break there.